Hello everyone, joining us today on the old playing a bit of Counter-Strike today. We're watching a bit of CAZ eSports today. Hello Broad, how are you doing?
Alright Connor, I'm completely fine, how are you?
I was just introducing what we're doing today. We are casting a match. It's CAZ eSports versus PENTA eSports in a ESEA league today on Train.
Indeed we are, Premier League actually I think.
Premier League, ooh. Not the football, not to be confused with the football one, for example. But now, actually, good timing, Brod, we are into the 9th round. And what have you got to say on the map Train? What sort of sides would be looking for here?
Oh, not really too much of an idea on Train, not one of my favoured maps. I know for a bit it was considered really CT side, and then that seemed to switch after a while, and people tended to think maybe more T sided. I think it's one of those maps where it's still quite early in its development, so depending on what the teams pull out, we might see it go either way.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like we're going to see PENTA starting on whatever side, but if Jesp actually pulls out a clutch here, we see a clutch in the 9th round already. Oh, it's possible.
Only good things for the UK scene.
Oh, he gets one. I can't get the second though. Well played by Jesp, but it looks like we're going to see which side are they going to choose. Crystal looks like they're going to PENTA are going to choose the CT side to start. Looking forward to getting into this game. And do you have any insight of the teams, Broad? Do you have anything we are going to be looking forward to that's happened today? If I can get my words out.
Not too much, Rafi. I mean, we're going to see, I think, CAZ playing with somebody they might not be quite as used to playing with currently, just due to the departure of Death, but apart from that, not too much to say, I don't think.
Yeah, we do see here Felix pushing in ladder room already, trying to get some information. JKM's going to try crush regard to get the first kill, spots another player, but Crystal trades him out straight off the bat. Well played to him, and J-Star knows exactly what to do. He's get the first with P250, but he can't get the second. Trades come out there, and we do see the bomb planted on the A site if Auto Director cuts there anytime soon. And they've got some good after plant positions, Broad.
Problem is they've already lost a player. That's going to be Jesp down. Three to fend off, 2 players left alive, but Rom's going to start it beautifully. Surreal going to spot one of them out as well. Just got to play this right, and Surreal's going to be playing it beautifully with a headshot there onto David P. Only Mike S left now, 1 versus 2, and he's got to figure out how this is going to go.
He's stuck between a rock and a hard place. Gets the first kill, that's the rock down. But the bomb's too far ticked. Surreal has got this, and he's not going to save the armor though. He's got 100 armor. But I don't think he'll be able to save this next round. Yeah, unfortunately, 3 health, 3 armor. And that's going to mean CAZ pick up the first round of the match. Very well played by both sides. Just unfortunately, the PENTA couldn't get the last trade at the end to sort it out.
Indeed, and we are going to see CAZ actually going for for as many AKs as they can afford. 3 coming out second round. Bit of a dangerous idea, especially against the force buy we see coming out of PENTA. If they lose a couple of these players, that's quite a lot of economy gone for them.
But we do see here, just rushing through ladder room. Jess spots one place, he's going to see spot David, but Crystal here is going to smoke it out, do some counter stuff. Oh, but David gets first. 2 1-digs! That's 3 versus 5 already. That's 1 AK down as well as a Mac 10. Jacob trade kill, but he is traded. That 17 health is going to mean a lot there. Tassin spotted him. Oh, but Jacob with a headshot. No, but he's going to get traded out again. Rom, last alive, 1 versus 3. Gets 1 actually. 1v2. Tassin, yeah.
I was going to say the problem is the AKs have been dropped and PENTA do have them. Tassin going to put that to great use. Picking up Rom and the second round to equalise, and that is the danger with those AK buys. If the enemy team have that aim, if they can utilise those pistols and take a couple of you down, best case scenario they lose a lot of economy, worst case scenario that happens.
I mean, I'm not sure why CAZ opted to buy such expensive weapons, as you say, so expensive weapons, but I mean they could have just bought SMGs and still done just as well. We did see 2 players opt for the Mac 10, but I mean they're going to go for the same strat as they did before. They're going to rush out ladder room, see if they get anything done. Crystal here gets 1, he gets a second onto Jesp. This will be 3v5 quickly, straight off the bat. And Tassin get tagged down by Rom there, but Rom is going to be... There you go. Jacob gets the trade, and that's going to be an M4 picked up. Bomb is nowhere near the site yet, but Crystal's defending this site properly, and he's getting the last 2 kills. It's a 4K for him as well. Very well played from him.
I was gonna say, realistically, I didn't think CAZ had that one. I mean, they had a couple of pistols there, and actually I think a couple of players playing that pistol armor, but I would have actually probably preferred to have seen smokes come out, maybe try and get and execute the bomb plant, that sort of thing, instead going for the aggression, and once again it fails for them. That's gonna hurt. They will all be, I think, on an eco this round, actually opting for those smokes and flashes, maybe just trying for that bit of extra money. Apart from that, I think going to be playing it fairly conservatively until they can get some guns up.
Yeah, as you say before, we see a couple of 50-50s out, and they're going to try again on that A site. Crystal spam go through smoke, and that's the bomb going to be going down here, unless Penta can deny it. Penta can't do it, but we do see some great kills coming out from Tyson and Felix. That's the bomb down, and that means good money. Some cash for CAZ. Last player alive, Surreal. He's gonna let them have the defuse. It does not matter in this situation. They've done what they had to do, which was get the bomb down.
That's exactly the thing, and that's what I would have wanted to see from them last round as well. Just try and build on that economy, get the bomb down, get themselves some AKs this round, and try and just basically play it for the rifle rounds. I mean, if they can't win against pistols with rifles, I'm skeptical about how this round's going to go, but at the same time, it's a better chance than forcing up 2 players with armor and then some Deagles and P250s like smattered in somewhere, you know?
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. And we do see Mike S and Surreal picking up the first couple of AWPs in this match. And it looks like Mike S will be taking that towards... yeah, we do see it here, just outside B long, and I think he might have spotted Jacob from the other team.
Luckily, the Molotov going to deny him the kill, and actually drop 60 points of health off of him, so that's going to be fairly good for them.
What is this boost? Oh, that could have been pretty good boost if that could happen. I mean, if they're quick enough, but that smoke dissipated a little bit to them. They didn't want to give any information away, or an early advantage for the T's. That have been pretty devastating for Penta. And Bomb still looks like it's going to just be chilling outside the A site. Looks like they might go for an Ivy push, or just try and get some information. As you see on the X-ray, they're all situated. Ready for an A play.
Yeah, I think really just hoping that there's some sort of unnecessary aggression from the CTs. You saw...
What was that?
Sorry, I can't help but laugh there. Mike S getting a bit overzealous onto Crystal as he peeks out there, or retreats as it were. Maybe just miscommunication. Unfortunate for Penta, going to give CAZ even better chances into the round. As now 2 of Penta's players are sitting at about that 50 HP mark, so if they can get some sort of effective execute towards those players, it's not going to take too much to take them down. As it happens, though, it does look like we're going to be seeing a push towards the A site. Once again, the CT's ready, though. Crystal in position to pick up the first frag, and that's just dropped with the bomb. David P in the perfect position to find Rom as well, and it looks like it might just be a frag fest here. Surreal managing to get something back for his team, but still a 2 versus 4, and David P almost had them lined up, still managing to find 1. And it's just Surreal now with 4 seconds left, going to have to run away and save that AWP for next round.
Bit clueless to what actually happened to CAZ on that round. They did pretty well. Like they sold the fake on the B side. As we did see on the camera. We did see some fake smokes come down, and we did see 3 of the CTs rotate to the B site. But I mean, CAZ couldn't capitalize on that, and they just left it too late, and hence they lose the round. But I mean, they're going to have a little bit of a buy here, having to buy around the op that Surreal saved into this round. But having Tech 9s and a Deagles going up against a couple 4-4s and AWP, it's not going to look too good. That situation's not too good, but also they're going to go for a ladder push. Jacob sitting up there, you can see on the X-ray.
Luckily looking like it's going to be a bit of a quasi, at least giving them something into next round, as this round doesn't look to be starting off too well. Surreal already tagged low. I think, in fact, a couple of them tagged low. I'm assuming a grenade causing that, and Jacob obviously already dead, so...
And Surreal here, going for that peek, yeah. He's going for that peek. If he sees Mike S, I think Mike S got the head, and he's going to get the kill. That's the AWP down, and yeah, I think Jesper's actually picked up as well, try and take that duel out on B long, but I don't think he's going to risk it. Felix is going to smoke off ramp once again.
Just the tip of his hat visible there, and that's going to be quite painful for Surreal. Jesper's going to recover the AWP, but going to be difficult to get anything done, especially as they have that player there, Tassim, pushing up towards them. And even as J-Star gets that frag, the rest of his team just fall around him. He goes as well, and another round goes Penta's way, 5-1.
I mean, valid attempt from J-Star there with that sick 1 dig, but I mean, they need to start turning these picks into rounds, and we're going to see a second buy round coming out for CAZ, and they're going to need to do something here to get back into this match. We do see, I think, I'm probably wrong, but I think it's a T-sided map because the T's have such a short distance. I think it's the distance the CTs have to take to rotate to each site is longer for the T's. And going back into the match here, we do see J-Star. He spots out one CT. He's not going to manage to get the kill though. Crystal gets it. Going to get busts a bomb down through smoke as well. TAS in here.
Luckily seeing some good ideas come out from CAZ. Unfortunately, not going to work out for them as 3 do drop, and the bomb is isolated. Last 2 players sitting about in hell, and they're both going to drop at the same time. You saw the idea, you saw the smoke get thrown, but it was thrown in a bit of a dodgy way. It didn't look like it was a sort of set-up execute. It looked like it was a bit of a spur-of-the-moment thing, trying to get the smoke down, trying to get the plant in there. Unfortunately, just not able to do it. And, I mean, at that point, they have no real chance of the round.
Yeah, it's just unfortunate for CAZ here. We do see some arguments in chat about they should be utilising their utilities a lot more, their smokes and stuff like that. But I mean, we do see that coming out a little bit here. And here, J-Star with the opening kill. Mike is looking great, but the bomb's traded out. Jesp has 4v2 very quickly actually, and they're going to get the bomb down. This is looking very good for them, as I say that. And PENTA, I think they've got enough money to go for this for sure. If you look here. Jacob gets killed to Felix.
That's brilliant there from Jacob. Good positioning, catches Felix out on the rotate, and that does leave just David P. But how the hell did he manage that? 2 frags instantly, only 2 to find now. Thank God he didn't make it. Surreal managing to end him before he could do further damage. Still a lot more than they would have wanted to lose on that round. Honestly, it's going to put their economy, or it's going to keep their economy rather, in a bad place.
Yeah, I mean, they should be going towards... We have seen A-site being hit a lot of the time here. Quite a few these rounds, CAZ are failing at the A-site. Maybe we could see a B play, that could be the weakness. We do see that reflected in... We do see 4 players from PENTA come out onto the A-site. And if CAZ don't play their cards right, they're going to walk into a 4-man stack, and it's not going to end very well for them.
Well, I mean, the problem is, even if they do decide to go B, it's such a short rotate. If PENTA keeps some players around there,
Crystal,
they should be able to get it anyway. And yes, Rafi, as you were saying, Crystal was getting rather close there. Fortunately, not going to find either of the players. In fact, going to be dropped by Jacob on the push out. Mikes with the refrag, looking to hold them back with the AWP and doing a good job of it, but not good enough as Jacob finds his second headshot, and Ron picks one up as well. That'll be David P dropped, and it is just Mike S and Felix to try and keep the round for PENTA at this point, and it's going to be a tough job.
Yeah, we do see it's a 2v4, but the damage that's done to CAZ. You see that Felix gets an easy headshot, but I mean, there's like 100 HP across 3 players. Mike S with an AWP, and he gets the first kill. He doesn't know how close the 2 guys are, and Surreal's going to spot him, and that's going to be the round for CAZ. It's looking better now.
Well, still such close rounds. I mean, 2 players alive that round. I think 2 alive last round, if I'm right. They're not saving a huge amount of money, so even as they win these rounds, we're not going to see their economy build up, and it is just going to be 1 round for the CTs to put them back where they were.
I don't know. Come on, CAZ, I know you can do this. Let's see.
Showing how little bias he has in this match.
I mean, you got to support the UK. You got to support the UK scene. We've got to help it prosper and grow into the beautiful scene it should be. We, as we always once appreciated. And getting back into the match, we do see David P. You see our X-ray, he is pushing into such a close spot at Ivy. Looks like he's maybe going for a flash out, trying to get some information here. I think J-Star actually heard that flash. Oh, I think David B's been spotted as well. He's going to run away. You can just see on the X-ray, he's going to just get out of there. He's going to just get out with his life as well. He has spotted, I think, maybe a couple of players out at the Ivy area.
I mean, that's just the thing. You can see how experienced PENTA are. You can see the fact that some of these players have played a lot of CS, and they have some really good ideas, just falling off, no needless aggression, utilizing their utility perfectly, and just keeping CAZ at bay. And I mean, we've seen 1 round come down to timings. I'm hoping CAZ don't let that happen again. Yeah,
50 seconds left of the round here. They're going to have to decide a bomb site to go to and plant the bomb. Surreal actually looks like he might be lining up a smoke for CT, possibly. if I'm correct.
I think you might be, as J-Star, the man with the bomb, does look to be heading towards that A site at the moment. And that'll be it. Smokes do come in, execute onto the A site, already happening, but David P in a vantage point up there. Gonna find the first, looking to find that second onto J-Star. Spots him out, but the smoke pops just in time, and Jacob's behind enemy lines, finds 2 for himself. Beautiful play, the bomb goes down, and there's just a couple to contend with on the retake. J-Star gonna start that fragging off on TAS in there. Now only Felix left, and he will go down as well. Brilliant round from CAZ there, and that's what we need to see more of. 4 players left alive. Decisive. I mean, they took a bit of time to get there, but once they did, that was beautiful.
I mean, Jacob with that 3k, getting behind, as you said, enemy lines, getting that 3k meant that changed the side, that changed it to their advantage so quickly. I didn't think that. I think CAZ were taking it a little bit too slow, well, for my liking at least, but I'm not a pro player, so I wouldn't know, but I don't think they would have got stuff done, but Jacob managed to save that round. Well done to him. And it looks like here they're going to go for another A play, and Jacob actually spots Felix. Ooh. Smokes come out here from Crystal. That is utilities going away. I mean, my guess.
No utility left on the Penta side, and a man down now as Mykes gets a little bit too aggressive. Tassing going to be the next man in. Hopefully won't make the same mistake. Looks like he might have just made it though, as the nade does tag him down a little, not too much. But I mean, when it's one of the men with armor, that could make a huge difference later in the round.
For sure. I mean, people might be surprised by people. That's why I've seen noticed quite a few other high tier teams actually purchase some body armor, just to catch teams off guard. And David P here managed to get a first kill, and he's got Surreal, but Surreal's gonna get better of him. He's gonna use AWP to his advantage. Crystal at Electric Box. I think he might have heard Jacob in ladder room and Tassin. He has got the call. He does know there's a couple of players in that T sort of area. He's just waiting for that. Waiting for the sick 1D to come out from him. And he actually, Crystal's going to get a first headshot though. J-Star's going to take the trade. J-Star, sick flick. And Jacob to finish the round.
That flick from J-Star was ridiculous. Fortunately not going down. He lost a lot of health there though. You could see what Penta had planned. You could see it almost coming to fruition. Luckily, CAZ just hitting the shots they needed to.
Indeed. Indeed. And I think that's the first eco run that Penta has actually had to go through in a long while. But I'm not too sure. I think I just haven't been paying attention to the economy as much as I should do. But we do see Crystal with his AWP once more. Oh, and Jesper. That was insane. My guess getting taken out so quickly. That was an RK out of nowhere. And Surreal here gets traded out here. Surreal, another kill, and that's last Crystal on site with AWP. Spots one, gets the kill. 2 left alive. I don't think he knows how close they actually are. Rom hasn't actually spotted him, but he actually does at the end. And he gets the manage to get the kill.
I'm not entirely sure about Rom's config, but that might have just been a demonstration of 4x3 or some other strange aspect ratios. He didn't seem to spot him for a while there. And that could have ended really badly. Luckily, CAZ managing to find another, even with only 2 players left alive. Their economy sort of had stabilized itself out a bit. Still not looking great, but 10k on J-Star, not too bad. They should be able to continue, and especially with that round equalizing the CTs on an eco, we might see them take the lead here.
And hopefully we shall. Hopefully, that's what we can say. We can't sort of knock them on an eco round. We know how much damage that pistols can do. And David P getting flashed out into Ivy, and his farm is going to be there, ready waiting, and he gets the kill. Tyson actually on site.
Well, they're going to check the corner. He will. J-Star taking him out, and that should be B-site secured. An easy round on the board for CAZ here. Maybe even a perfect round if they don't play too aggressively. If they just let the CTs come to them, don't let them get too close, and finish them off.
I mean, they're playing this. You can tell that CAZ are playing a lot more confidently now. They're believing in themselves. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it's not me, but they just seem to not be being vibrant with their strats as much as they should be. But they, as I was saying before, they're getting a lot more confident, and you can definitely see that as in they're picking up some rounds target. They're getting a bit. They've picked up the last 5 rounds in a row now. So hopefully that translates into next half.
Indeed it might, and it does look like they're going to be getting a 6 here. Taking them to 7 rounds overall. First time they've been in the lead since that pistol round. Going to be a great feeling for them, and potentially even give them the chance to win the half if they can just take one more round off Penta here.
Yeah, but Penta, they are buying though. But the thing is, their economy is so rough. They're going to have to, if Penta wants to take the next couple of rounds, they're going to have to win this one for sure. And it might sound obvious, but we do see CAZ actually have a lot of bank. They've got a big bank. They got P. They've got bare P, my friend. Sorry, that's my streets coming out. I am born and raised in Manchester.
Annie.
My god, friend Rom. And Crystal here with the opening pick on Surreal. That's the AWP down for CAZ almost instantly. Jack, I'll change the subject.
That is a bad start for CAZ in such a crucial round. Maybe not as crucial for them, but definitely a big point for Penta. If they don't win this, the last couple of rounds would be completely null and void for them. If they manage it, they have the chance. Luckily, Jacob going to get the refrag there on Mike S, not allowing him to do too much from that position. Just going to be pushing onto the site fully now. Jesp and J-Star with a kill apiece, also making sure that they can secure this round and the economy of Penta. And Rom going to take that even further. That's David P out of the equation as well. Just Felix left now, and I think he wants to run away.
Yeah, well, as I said before, if Penta want a chance, at least getting one more round, they're going to have to win this one or take any guns they can and into the next round. And that's what we're going to see Felix do here. I think he does actually have full armor as well. So he has the option to buy full head armor as well. But it doesn't really matter coming against AKs, but pistols could be. I think Felix actually here, J-Star here. Oh, he sprays a little bit too early. And J-Star will get the kill. Very unfortunate.
I mean, that is just absolutely great for CAZ.
Is that Negev?
Horrifying for Penta. It is going to mean their economy fairly low this round, and as you said, Rafi, CAZ's economy is so ridiculously good. They actually bought a Negev. Hopefully not going to see that come into use, because I do want to see a UK team take some rounds here, and they do have the chance to end the half 9-6.
Dude, it looks like smoke exudes coming out, and Mike Guess opens the round, but Jacob and J-Star with 2 trade kills. It's going to be 3v4 situation here, but Tassin levels it out. Surreal waiting from the flank from Felix there, and he will get the kill. And 2 CTs left alive. Rom knows exactly where 1 is, and Tassin last alive. I think he actually heard the rotate, and he's betting it, and he will be taken out by J-Star, and that is the half over and done with. CAZ eSports 9, Penta 6.
I mean, that is just great to see. The UK getting themselves 9 rounds. Hopefully they can continue into this CT half and take the map off Penta. What are your thoughts on that first half then, Rafi?
I mean, it was, as we did see, it took a little bit of time for CAZ to get into it. We did see they won the first round, they won the pistol, then they lost the consecutive 5 rounds, and then they won the last 7 or 8 apart. If I can do maths correctly, but I reckon if they have a strong CT side now, they can close it out, and that will be the first win in their league as well. They are 0-2 in the league currently in the Mirage. Last Sunday they came across Attacks and Lions, unfortunately losing both. But so let's see, let's get some positivity input here. Let's go UK team, woo! But as we get back into the match, we're going to see some armor and we see a couple of smokes come out for Penta as well. It looks like they're going to go for an execute towards the A site possibly.
Both teams looking to be going for some sort of tactical play here. Only 2 sets of armor on the CAZ side. 1 more for Penta, but not going to be too much of a difference maker. Going to have a couple of smokes and some flashes, so maybe looking to hit up the A site with an execute.
We do see Jacob just trying to spot out Ivy here, but no one's going to be there. I think actually Tassin has actually been spotted in the ladder room. And here it comes the raid on the A site. Jesp. Oh, Tassin opens it up onto Surreal. That's the first time. Bomb will be going down for sure here. And CAZ can't do anything to prevent that, but there is Rom actually doing some damage to his own teammate, J-Star, with the first kill on this retake. It's just everywhere. It's all so messy. What is this round? Felix has spotted both CTs and he's going to tag them down pretty low. Jess has actually got that defuse kit, so it's going to help him a little bit.
That's the thing, the bomb in such an open position, it's going to be very difficult for CAZ to win this, especially as it's only Jess left now. Jacob out of the equation, and it's David P and Felix to keep him off the bomb. I think deciding he can't do it. If not, David P going to decide for him, taking him out, and that is a beautiful round from PENTA, actually. A very smart strategy. Just go for that smoke, execute first round. If you don't win the round, you get the bomb plant. If you win the round, you win the round.
Exactly. I mean, you summed it up in a very hypnotic way, I could say. But as we do here, CAZ are going into... They've lost the pistol round. They're going to have to... PENTA on their first steps to leveling it out, I guess, I should have said. And we do see a couple of AKs. And that was CAZ's downfall on their half as a tease. They bought 3 8Ks and 2 Mac 10s. And that they were punished for that. They're punished for that. Let's see if CAZ can actually punish, like give them a taste of their own medicine sort of thing. But the flashes do come out on the B side, but it's only a fake. Rom here, defending with a single Nova, but J-Star found and destroyed.
Just gonna find one with that scout, dancing around, waiting, well, trying to get there in time to give Jacob a chance, and Jacob is gonna be the man to do it. Pops out, finds one, and a second, looking for the third, but can't quite get it. David P will take him out. Even if PENTA can't manage this round, it is going to be an expensive one. And it looks like they might just take the round anyway, as both CTs have rotated over towards that A site, not realizing that PENTA are taking the bomb towards B instead. And that is going to be a horrible realization for CAZ now. They had the perfect positioning, now they're going to have to go for that retake instead, making sure that it works for them. And it's not going to be an easy task. Surreal managing to find an AK in with a bit of a better shot, but they are going to have to watch out for Mike S. And once they've dealt with him, they still have David P in upper. That's if they can deal with him. Mike S with a quick 2 to finish the round off. PENTA taking it and saving actually 2 AKs into the next round. Going to be very good for them. I mean, the 2 most expensive weapons they bought, they took into the next round. They shattered the economy of CAZ due to that very strange buy. And it looks like they will continue to at least tie the game up, if not run away with it a little bit. Either way, CAZ going to be on a save here. More of a quasi buy, a couple of P250s, a 5.7, and just stock on the other 2, hoping they can get something done. Stacking this A site, but they have chosen poorly. PENTA going to be just barreling out onto that B site. I think a little bit surprised there's no one to contend with, but getting those smokes out nonetheless, and the after plant positions with them, I don't think there's really an easy way for CAZ to take this, and it's going to get even harder. Mike S finding 2. J-Star and Jacob very low, and they're the last 2 left now as Rom goes down. Mike S maybe looking to get that eco ace, being a bit cheeky. No, gonna realize that wanton aggression not needed, instead gonna fall off and potentially leave his teammates to help a little bit.
Mike S, he's all about, definitely for that eco ace. I mean, eco ace best ace, but J-Star is gonna find 1 kill of his own. So he's become an AK, but Crystal is gonna deny that. Deny him taking him into the 9th round. And PENTA actually has leveled up here, and that sort of signifies that CAZ will be buying now. And we do see Surreal just whipping, he's just picking that AWP up, straight up. Glass cannon. So let's see, he is confident. That is a sign of confidence. And let's see if he can translate that confidence into kills. And he looks like he's going to taking that AWP towards the A site. Maybe Ivy? That'd be pretty interesting if he's going there. Looks like he's going to hold the A angle. Smokes come out from PENTA here. David P with his AWP of his own, trying to spot any of the CAZ eSports players, but he's not going to see anything so far. J-Star is holding with a couple of his teammates there. They've got 4 CCs to get open. Gets the first kill, J-Star. And Jesp as well with one of his own. Felix here. Oh, Jesp, another.
I mean, this is just, it is such a crucial round, and Jesp and J-Star going to find another one each, Surreal to finish it out. Only 1 player lost for PENTA there. No, sorry, for CAZ there. All 5 lost for PENTA, obviously. Going to be doing wonders for their economy, and they do need to get it back on track, as I think PENTA will be able to buy up again if they so choose. Not a strong buy, but they can definitely get something done.
We do see Mike S opting for that AK straight up, but the rest of his teammates just picking up pistols. That's a gutsy move coming out from Mike S, but I guess he does have the extra cast, so he could, I guess, quasi or just buy up. So he's equal cash with his teammates. It looks like they will be going towards the B site once more.
Indeed.
I mean, it has worked for them. We did see CAZ only hit the A site, but PENTA has actually been spreading their wings, using the whole map to their advantage, and it looks like it. Yep, Ron sort of waiting for something to happen.
Well, the thing is, with limited utility and only really pistols to work with, apart from that AK on my case, the B site is probably the best option. You need less to get onto it, and once you're there, it's more close range engagement. You're going to have a much better chance with those pistols. But I can see the logic come out. It's just whether they can execute it, especially against such a strong bicon out of CAZ.
And Mike is here with that AK. He's probing. He wants to find some information. And CAZ, they're a little bit confused by something else. But flashes do come out. Tassim with the P250 against all odds. He gets the first kill onto Jacob. Instantly advances. And he got the sight as well. Bomb so far back. Oh, Mike is just tapping with that AK. He's going to manage to get the headshot as well. That was a worthwhile investment straight off the bat, but Mike S and David P on such a low health, they may as well not be alive. But Felix found such an angle that wasn't being checked. David P flanking from behind. Surreal. If he's not careful, he wasn't. That's a free AWP. This has not gone well for CAZ. This has not gone to plan at all.
Yeah, I mean, 2 players left, and I think they're just sort of licking their wounds at the moment, trying to stay out of trouble. Just going to hold off, trying to keep hold of those guns. And that's got to hurt. I mean, PENTA going into the round with so little in the way of anything and coming out with the bomb plant and the win. 4 men down already. Gonna still be hunting for J-Star. If he drops, that will be awful, and he just might.
Oh.
Losing absolutely everything to a pistol bite. That's...
Tears. That is just tears. But that means PENTA has actually leveled it up once again. And they don't have to spend much this round at all, PENTA. They just had to pick up the AKs that CAZ had picked up from a previous round, so not much money invested into this round, which is going to mean they're going to be able to buy if they lose any further rounds. Crystal here taking that AWP towards the A-bombs, like going for the wall bang, but he's not going to find anyone, unfortunately. But I mean, that would have been sick if that happened.
CAZ once again going for that full A stack. I mean, it's a risky move. With fast rotates, it might pay off. But at the same time, if PENTA go towards B, they have the weapons to hold the long angles, and I don't think CAZ are in with a chance of a retake, so they've really just got to pray that the 50-50 chance is in their favour this time.
And I think it might just have ended up in their favour. Mike S just holding such an angle, try and get some information. And looks like they will. Oh, they might be opting for it, but Jacob taking such nade damage. He's going to need all the health he can do, and he's going to spot one of those. Felix and David P start the assault, and that's 2 of the players down for CAZ already. But J-Star managed to trade it out.
I was gonna say, the problem is that once PENTA had probed a little bit, they could just take the bomb wherever they wanted and go and plant it. Instead, actually choosing to follow the frags in, thanks to those 2 quick ones, I assume, and not really losing too much out of it. I mean, 1 player down, but their economy is not in a bad place, and they should be able to buy up again. I mean, CAZ, on the other hand, gonna still be on those pistols. Armor on a few players, but definitely nothing ideal for them.
I mean, the CZ is pretty deadly in such close quarters, so I mean, here we do see Ron picking up the CZ. He's going to have to run. Actually, we do see quite a close quarter angle here. If he's not, if PENTA's not careful here, I think Crystal understands that. Crystal going for this sort of lob nade, I guess it's called, to try and force back any CTs that could be trying it. And Rom here managed to pick up one, but Crystal gets traded out, and Jez with one of his own. Rom here, but the goes for a second and gets it. That's three men down from the T side. That's going to mean 3 guns picked up for the CT.
How little communication though, where Jacob comes in to help Rom out and ends up being shot for that help. And I mean, it's great. They've got the kills, they've got a gun to work with, but they definitely don't have the bomb, or they didn't have the bomb right up until Jacob went for that shot, taking Felix out, dropping the bomb with it, and leaving just Mike S to clutch it 1 versus 3. And this is going to be a tough clutch indeed.
I mean, it's all possible. It's the low health on Rom and Jacob, but J-Star, he could be the first to spot Mike S, but if Mike S actually might. Heard him. Oh, wrong place, wrong time. Oh, he's been spotted. He was spotted by 2 people, and he's going to be taken out. And that's going to be 11 all.
That is going to be the main problem, I think, there for Mike S. 3 players in 3 different positions on that site. Anywhere he went, he was going to run into the view of 2 of them, so just sort of...
Yeah, the number advantage definitely went in the way of CAZ eSports in that round for sure. Oh, and some team damage coming out really early for Crystal. That's not too good, but these are the AWP. One shot, one kill sort of thing.
Thing is, it might end up making all the difference. I mean, if he's a little bit slow on the peak, a little bit slow with the flick, that could cost him his life later in the round. That still remains to be seen, and I mean, not going to be the worst thing that could have happened at least. Problem is, PENTA are going to need every advantage they can get as CAZ are back on a full buy round, full utility on many of the players, and rifles to boot. They're in a very good place right now. PENTA, not so much. David P, though, the P90, going to have to find some sort of angle where that's effective. And I can tell you, on a map like Train, that's not too easy.
I mean, they're going for the A site, which is the sort of a long-range sort of site, if I'm correct. And the P90 might not be as effective as it should be, but here, we do see counter flashes and nades coming out from the CAZ eSports side. Try and defend the site as much as they can, but mollies are going to prevent the bomb actually going down, I think.
Yeah, Tassin preventing the bomb from going down from his own team. And David P, not the man with the bomb, but is going to lose his life to a flash. In fact, Felix can be the one to try and get it started again, getting that bomb down and the initial frag onto J-Star. 4 more to find, and Felix takes the second and the third. Can't quite find the fourth as Rom will finish him off, but it is a 3 versus 2 now. Surreal on the retake with an AWP, definitely not ideal for him. Him and Rom going to have to work together to get this done, and that's going to be just what's happening. Rom going for the defuse, but Surreal can't quite hold them off. Both players will be dropped, and PENTA will take the advantage once again, 12 to 11.
12 to 11 indeed. You can read numbers, bro. I'm just making sure that you can. CAZ eSports,
pretty good at it.
They're pretty good at it. I will commend your experience. And here we do see CAZ. They're actually Quasi here. I think it's Quasi, but it's also Force Pistols. We do see quite a few of their members on quite a bit of little money. Like Jess, we do see only on 1.6k. Then we do see Surreal on 4.5k. So they're gonna eco it out just to level some money out. See if they can get some kills. We do see Ron picking up the Mag 7. So yeah, cash cannon sort of thing.
If he can find the correct angle, he could be in for a lot of money, especially if PENTA run towards him. Not going to be the case, though, quite yet. Just finding 3 frags between them very quick. Ron, one of the men left alive, going to be the last man left alive, in fact, as J-Star, the only other player with him at that point, goes down. And now, a Mag 7 on the retake, Rafi. Is it the most favourable weapon?
I don't think it is. Personally, I wouldn't be going for that, but it looks like he will be choosing for the exit frag strategy. Personally, I'm a professional exit fragger, so I know strategies that are involved in it. And Rom is executing the please someone run into my Mag 7 crosshair tactic, and unfortunately that is not going to pay for him.
I don't think he should even find many exit frags at this point. Mike just takes that. If he can hit the shot, it's going to find the initial headshot. But Mike S going to run away. I mean, even if he loses his life here, at least not going to give the $800 that Rom will so desperately be wishing for.
Oh, he does get it. Nice.
Yeah, actually will in the end. Mike S getting a little bit too cocky and hanging around.
No, well played by Rom there with that Mag 7. That against all odds, he managed to pick up a kill, and he will actually be taking that into the next round as well. It's 11-13 PENTA, and CAZ can't let PENTA run away with it. It's been so close in the past couple of rounds that CAZ needs to get some traction. He needs to get some more control of this game, and Ron will be taking this Mag 7 once again to a pretty close quarter angle.
Now, I want to know why Rom's stuck with the Mag 7 as the only man on B site at the moment. In such a crucial round, why would you keep that gun?
I think what he's doing is going for the scout, and J-Star.
It's going to be
I think it's
and we'll find it actually on Tassin there in Top Dog.
And as I was saying, sorry about Rom, I think what he's just going for the scout sort of thing, trying to listen for some steps. If you can get any information from where PENTA could be opting to go for. And I don't think he's actually heard anything B. So he will be calling to hold the A defense strong. Jesp here could be the first to spot one of the players, but Surreal saying that, Surreal gets the first kill. Oh, Felix with a sick boost. He managed to get kill Jesp with the FAMAS.
I mean, the sad thing is Jess was ready for it. He had the angle held, he just couldn't quite find those shots, and the same could be said for Surreal there. Finding a beautiful tag, just not quite able to make it a kill for himself. Rom going to be rotating in now with the Mag 7 to help out though, and you've just got to hope the T's can't make it to be J-Star going to be the man to stop it, and he's going to not even find one.
Oh.
Luckily, Felix going to finish the job off for him there. Maybe thinking it'd be a little bit sad for J-Star if he didn't get the kill.
Yeah, I mean, it's considerate for him. Well played to him. And Rom here, he's going to just be still stuck at that B site, and Surreal. It's going to be on Surreal and JChem. And he's going to get the first kill, but it's going to be smoked off here. JChem's going to have to do the work here, but Crystal's actually going to be sitting in the smoke to jump through. Oh, what is happening? I mean, that was insane. I could only see that through X-ray, but that was what?
A little bit scary towards the end there. I mean, realistically, Crystal wouldn't be able to do anything anyway, but doing very well for himself to find that last kill with the AWP. I think hitting a leg shot first, I'm not sure how he hit that one, but yeah, interesting way to end a round, at the least.
I mean, for sure. And that's going to mean CAZ are going to get Rom back. They're bringing it close. It's a little bit close for my comfort, but they're going to have to get this one to level it up once again.
I mean, that's just the thing, right? CAZ needed that round. Penta need this round, so if CAZ can shut them down here, they might be in with a chance. It's not going to look great straight away, though, as Penta come in with a quick 2. Felix and Tassim picking up 1 apiece. 3 left to contend with now, and we've seen CAZ get locked out of these sites time after time. It looks like it might be happening again. Just great use of utility from Penta. And then guns when they need to. Crystal picking up Surreal, leaving just Rom and Jesp to try for the retake, and it's not looking likely, Rafi.
And Jesp was just not missing so many shots onto 2 players there. I mean, if you got those 2 kills, it could have looked a little bit better. But I think Rom and Jesp really opting to save these guns. If Tassin has anything to say about that, and he's not. He's going to take one of the players down. Rom will be taken out by the M4. Jesp last alive. I know exactly where he is. And I think they're going to be hunting. The economical situation for Penta is still a little bit dire. But, I mean, all in all, they don't want him to stake a 3.1k weapon. I think Jesp actually hurt Felix. And yeah, he's going to take him out.
That's the thing. Maybe their enthusiasm getting the better of them a little bit there. Do actually lose 2 players to the hunt. Managed to find 1 of CAZ. But that is going to put a little bit of a burden on them this round. If they lose this, a couple of their players are going to be fairly poor, safe to say. So, once again, CAZ in with a round they need to win. Just, I don't think in with a chance of winning it, looking at their economy.
Yeah, and we do see Jesp with that stolen M4. He managed to smuggle through into this round. They're not going to really force around it. They're going to see a couple of P250s and a nade, and that's not looking too good. I mean, actually, Penta are going to opt for a double up setup here. See if they get, I mean, they've not been really necessarily missing any picks to prompt them to pick up a second op, but I mean, you got the money, why not?
That's just the thing. I mean, when you've got effective offers in your team, it might be worth it. Crystal being shown maybe not as effective as he would have liked there, as Rom did find a headshot onto him with a P250. The rest of CAZ all just trying to hold those close angles, trying to make sure that Penta can't get too much done, but Jacob going to be a little bit over-aggressive there, loses his life for it and puts it into a 3 versus 4. Not the ideal situation.
4v3 situation here for Penta. I mean, oh, Jesper actually bringing that M4 pretty close to Felix, but Felix actually got flashed out. I mean, that's the M4 down. That was their sort of tank of this round, down and out, and that looks like it's looking like match point all of a sudden. Unless Surreal can do anything godlike, and as I say that, he's going to be taken out by the pair of Mike S and Felix.
I mean, it's such a close game, and honestly, that round felt a bit strange. The M4 they had playing really, really close for some reason, where one of the pistols would have both been more effective and less important. So, I don't know what they're thinking. Unfortunately, not going to work.
I'm getting a bit of a lag on GeoTV. I'm not sure if that means it's a done and done, but nonetheless, we will see a buy coming up from CAZ. Last ditch attempt to try and salvage this match. They wanna get their first win in the league, and this will be their first chance to do just that.
Indeed, it will be. I don't think either team's having won one yet this season. Not as far as I know, at least. CAZ really needing to hold on to this round. That absolutely crucial for them. Last round, wanting to take the next 3 to go to that overtime. Going to be very difficult. I mean, we've seen how strong Penta are with these full buys. We've seen that they have been consistently winning 2 in a row, even if CAZ do take one, and we might see them find their first 3-round run. Crystal going to be the one to start that off with a frag onto J-Star. 5 players still left alive, and Surreal also tagged down. The CT defense just going to be completely split up here.
It's very unfortunate for them. They're not the sort of start of the round that CAZ want to be looking at right now. And it looks like they're going to just wait out the time here. PENTA, they can take it, so they have the option to David Pugh, the first kill onto GS. That's going to be the A site, relatively open now. Tyson has actually spotted one of the CTs. He will be mollied out of position here. Surreal with a valiant take, gets double spray down. Crystal has nothing to say about now.
And stops the bomb plant for a little bit. If Rom can get in there and stop this, they would have been in with a chance of the round. Unfortunately, not going to be the case. Jacob now the last man alive, 35 HP, and he's going to drop. That will be PENTA picking up the game. CAZ, I think, losing their 3rd this season. Unfortunate for them, but such a close game. Such a good job from both teams, and
I mean,
honestly, I'm looking forward to seeing CAZ play again.
I mean, that's very sad from both sides for CAZ there. I think they had a valiant attempt there to bring it back, but unfortunately they couldn't just close out in the end. So I guess we should wrap it up here. That is our match. That was CAZ versus PENTA eSports. So thank you all 67 of you viewers for coming along to watch this. We will be hopefully be doing this a lot more in the future. We'll see some Wednesday night matches and some Sunday night matches on the ESEA League, casted by either myself, Brod, or Harold, one of the members of the JGL team. I mean, if you want to be updated when we are streaming, you can hit that follow button. And if you've enjoyed it, we are looking to grow, and that is from the help of you guys. So thank you a lot once more for coming along.
Indeed.
Indeed, indeed.